Yuki Kaji, voice actor known for such roles like Eren Yeager, sold his soul to AI, is what I'd say if I was a fucking idiot. Now, there's been some articles going around online, and the titles are exactly like the title that I'll probably use for this video, because unfortunately, it's the only way to get you guys to listen. But the main reason I want to make my title as dumb and fucking stupid as these going around is I want to make sure the same people who are going to buy into the absurdity will actually listen to what's happening. And the man is not quitting voice acting to sell his soul to AI like every fucking doorknob is saying, okay? So this is one of the main articles that was the culprit. If you see me like it, it's so I could have this for reference. I don't actually like this tweet as an example. But there's a lot of these going around, especially on Twitter, and it's stuff like Yuki Kaji, voice of Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan and more, just announced he's leaving his agency, Vims, after 22 years to go independent and fully pursue his voice AI project, Soyogi Fractal, which for human AI voice innovation. Technically, this is not wrong. But here's the thing, when you read that with how much AI is hated online, and I think for a lot of good reasons, but we're going to dive into the nuances later in this video. Thank fuck for community notes, one of the rare things that was added to this god-awful site that helps. To clear confusion, he's making a voice bank for Cvio, a voice synth software similar to Vocaloid. Basically, he's making something that's very similar to Hatsune Miku, but with his own voice. And there's a lot to this we're going to dive into, but, you know, in a just world, this not been drama, I would have made the title like, oh, you know, Yuki Kaji's making a Vocaloid. You know, I don't know. Maybe that is what the title would be. I don't know anymore. But it's super unfortunate because, like this, here we go again. So Yogi is more of a voice bank like Vocaloid than generative AI slop, you guys. He is copywriting his voice with this project to prevent the creation of unauthorized AI voice models and essentially people using his likeness without consent. Because this was the big thing, is that I'm not sure if it was early last year or mid last year. I do remember hearing something about this where he was worried about his voice being used without permission because of AI. And this project is essentially a way to make a voice model of his own voice, which in return copyrights it so AI models legally cannot use his own voice for bullshit things, right? So essentially, given that Hatsune Miku is one of the most accepted characters in the anime medium, right? Like anyone who likes anime knows of Miku, right? And no one looks at the concept of a voice bank for Miku being this unnatural thing. That's exactly what he's doing. Let's read some more. So this was his official post, of course, and then you got some quote retweets. Do people not realize that the AI project he's talking about here is the vocal synth that he's been producing for a while now, and that is partnered with Servio AI, hence the AI. So essentially, yeah, like the whole AI thing is just this natural can of worms, but they don't understand the nuances of what's actually going on here. And for example, this is the character, a Japanese song voice and talk voice developed under the personal project of Yuki Kaji, titled Soyogi Fractal. So basically, this is his Hatsune Miku character that he's making, right? People who know nothing about this whole thing need to stop causing misunderstanding, because Kaiji's talking about his voice synth project, and he's still very much against unethical use Gen AI. Like, please, I need you guys to do research first before typing anything. But no one will, right? Because here's the thing. You have sites like Amazon that are unironically doing AI dubs. And they're god-awful, but even if they were fucking Yuki Kaji level quality, pay your fucking voice actors. That, like, the AI doesn't exist without those voice actors to be copied from. And there's a lot, I think AI should be used as a tool. You can't use Photoshop without AI being incorporated in the latest version, to a degree, right? There's a difference between replacing and utilizing it as a tool, and I think what Yuki Kaiji's doing, would I personally want to go down this road? No, I don't have any interest making a Vocaloid of myself, which is essentially what he's doing. But I understand why he wants to do it, and honestly, even if it was just for fun and not even just to simply protect his own copyright, I understand why he'd want to do it. You know, he's been doing voice acting for, what, 22 years? Maybe it's time for him to try something else, right? Fuck, if he wants to be a VTuber, go ahead. This entire tweet is misleading, so here's a TLDR from the Servio wiki. So, Japanese song voice and talk voice developed under the personal project of Yuki Kaji titled Soyogi Fractal, which was developed in celebration of his 20th anniversary as a voice actor in collaboration with Techno Speech Incorporated. He released simultaneously for CVO AI, Vosana Talk, fuck these names, in November 2024, following a successful crowdfunding campaign. So the crazy thing too is this was all crowdfunded, like this is all public knowledge. But now people are getting ups in arms. I'm seeing so many tweets being like, the goat's washed now. It's like, fuck off. He later received an English talk voice, also released for the same projects in December 2025. His voice is provided by the Japanese actor, voice actor, and singer Yuki Kaji. So it's not like it's this this god-awful project, but like everything going around is like, and the crazy thing too is like, the articles in question, they're not just doing sensational like headlines like I'll sometimes do, and then actually be like, okay, you see that dumb headline? This is the actual truth. They'll just like, you have to dumb it down for people. Most people aren't going to understand the nuanced details of what's going on, right? So I actually think Anime News Network did pretty good. Like the title of this, voice actor leaves talent agency, starts own company. Not like, oh my god, he quits to sell soul to AI, right? And this article basically goes over, you know, in a pretty well detail overall, I'd say, his talent agency and going independent to start his own company for his voice AI project, which he'll also serve as a representative director starting April 9th. He stated his gratitude, said that they discovered him when he was a nobody and built the foundation for him as a voice actor. For the reason of leaving his agency, Kaji stated that he wants to further his possibilities as a voice actor and continue to challenge himself to be a passionate artist, and the project is a big factor in realizing this goal. He now calls this project his life's work. Kaji has decided to devote his all to lead this project to success and has launched a new team. Kaji stated that his goal is to revolutionize the history of vocal expressions where humans and AI technology resonate with each other. Kaji added that he believes in the value of the soul of the voice that only humans can create and wants us to protect it to the end. Kaji started a campaign through the crowdfunding service Campfire to fund his project in April 2024. The project offers creators the means to use Kaji's voice to create new and interesting stories and songs, while also helping to prevent the illicit use of Kaji's voice. The crowdfunding campaign began on April 11th and ran until May 31st, the same year on Campfire. The initial goal was 10 million yen, about 64,000 in US dollars, but the campaign raised over 3 times that from 907 backers. So, once again, this is basically Vocaloid. So, with the rise of AI, voice actors, without their permission, are going to be fucked over anyway. What he's essentially doing is the same thing that the Miku voice bank do. You can license the Miku voice bank to use it. There's an artist, Baby No Money. Miku's voice synth is in one of his songs because he licensed that to be used in one of his songs. It's the same thing. So essentially, Yuki Kaji's allowing you to license his voice in a ethical way that has been incorporated before the rise of Gen AI is what it currently is today. And I think AI can be used in these ways. Like, you can't go on to TikTok or Instagram and use a filter without it being some sort of AI. Be honest with yourselves, but people will go up in arms. Do I want Amazon to replace voice actors with these AI dubs? Fuck no. Do I think Yuki Kaji has the ability and should not be shamed because he wants to use his voice to create a vocal booth, a system that can be utilized to be sold and can be ethical, and he can make arguably maybe something that even surpasses Miku? Go for it. You gotta pick your battles correctly, because if everything is the end of the world, it's like the boy who cried wolf. Yuki Kaji is one of the fucking goats. He is one of the greatest voice actors of our lifetime, and he did nothing wrong. And if that's a hot take for you, I mean, whatever. I tried to be the fucking sanity. I don't even know what the title of this video will be. Maybe I won't make it as crazy as these, but just know, fucking hell, like, get mad at AI when it truly replaces jobs. He's literally, like, you didn't have issues with Miku, you shouldn't have issues with Yuki Kaji, okay? Calm your tits.